This week on Top 10 Comic Book Covers, we had the most competitive week ever last week, and this week's contest seems like it goes to the female comic book characters, and that's all going to start right now. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, always helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, I'm bringing you 2021's Top 10 Comic Book Covers of the Week. Fans, this is week 35, and this is the video series where each and every week I share with you guys my top 10 favorite comic book covers. And of course, by the time we get to the end of the video, it will be your turn for you guys to vote in the comment section below on which is your favorite comic book cover of the week. But it doesn't end there, guys. This is a year-long contest where by the time we do get to the end of the year, you will have that final say on which comic book cover gets that all-important title of Comic Book Cover of the Year. So before we get started, guys, if you want to become a Comic Book Corner 2.0 webhead member, guys, all you got to do is hit that join button right there on my home screen. And guys, it does help support the channel, and it gives you guys a few extra perks as well, so much appreciated. All right, guys, so let's get started with this week's countdown, finding out who won week 34. And let me just tell you, it was the most competitive week that I've seen in a long time. I had 10 comic book covers, and every single one of those comic book covers got votes. In fact, there was an extra cover that got multiple votes on as well. That one went to Black Widow, the main cover, that got a few votes, but the book that wound up winning only by 2 votes was King Spawn, issue 1, done by Todd McFarlane. That was the cover B. It barely won over Wolverine issue 15. It barely won over Black Widow issue 10, and it barely won over Red Sonja. I mean, it was super competitive all the way through. So it shows you that every vote counts, right? Okay, guys, so let's get started with this week's countdown. Kicking it off with number 10. And number 10 is not that great of a cover, but it's okay. And this one goes to Aquaman 80th anniversary, 100-page, super spectacular. This is the 2010s variant. So there wasn't a lot of comic books to choose from with covers this week. It's a small week, but this one I felt was cool because it kind of has everything going on with Aquaman on there, and he looks intense, and he's got his trident and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. He's got his baby in there, he got Mira in there, water splashing all over the place. So I thought, you know what? It's a $10 comic book. I don't know how many people are going to buy it also, and it fits number 10, so perfect fitting there. And if this one is your favorite, guys, make sure you vote. Only one vote per person. And if you have your own vote, make sure you write it in the comment section below. So number 9 now goes to Geiger. This is issue 6. This is cover D, done by Gary Frank. This is a pretty cool cover, as you have the main characters on there, that I guess the sister and the brother, I think that's who it is, and you get to see Barney, the two-headed wolf, on there. What really drew me to this cover is actually the dog. Right? I thought the detail on the two-headed wolf or dog or whatever is amazing. Love the green eyes, love the fur, and even the facial expressions on the characters look pretty cool as well. Geiger always has some awesome covers, so if this one is your favorite, let's make sure you vote. Next on the list, coming in at number 8, we have Sinister War issue 4, done by Mark Bagley. This is the main cover. I thought this was a pretty intense cover, as we get to see Spider-Man being strangled by Dr. Octopus's arms, as well as Kindred's centipede things that are attached to him, whatever. Things finally seem desperate here for Peter Parker. Like, he doesn't know what to do. He's trying to escape, and he's just barely hanging on here, and we can see that this is something that is seriously going to injure Peter Parker based off of this cover, and it makes you want to read it because he's getting his ass kicked, right? So this one was pretty cool. Not even close to my favorite this week, but still a good cover. If this one is your favorite, let's vote. Moving on to number 7, we have our first female character, and this one goes to Harley Quinn 2021 Annual Issue 1. This is Derek Chew cardstock variant. This is a pretty cool cover as we get to see Harley in the batters up position, chewing on her bubble gum, actually blowing a bubble. She's got this pretty intense look. She's got the shiny spandex going on in there, blurred background. Pretty cool cover. I love the detail in her hair as well. Huge bow going on back there. So if this one is your favorite, guys, let's vote. Coming in at number 6, we have Hellions issue 15. This one is the main cover done by Rain Beredo. This one is cool because it has Psylocke, who's featured on the cover. She looks great. She has her samurai swords in hand. She's got Mr. Sinister in the background. Havoc's back there. We get to see all the Hellions in the background, but I love how she's the featured character here. I love her facial expression. The outline or the shading in her hair looks really good as well. The sash going all the way around the background of the cover is awesome too. If this one is your favorite, you know what to do. Moving on to number 5, we have our next female character, and this one goes to Wonder Girl. This is issue 3. I always talk about the artwork in Wonder Girl, and it's absolutely phenomenal. There's something about it that draws your attention to it, and this one is done by Jolie Jones, who also does the interior artwork. And we have her looking at you. And I love it. I just kind of love how it just, I don't know, man. It just draws you in. It mesmerizes you. It's pretty cool. Nice looking cover. Again, it's all about the eyes sometimes, I guess. It's not a Jenny Frison cover, obviously, but the eyes are drawn really well here, and it captures the reader's attention. So if this one is your favorite, let's vote. Moving on to number 4, we have Dark Ages. This is issue 1. This one is done by Scotty Young. Now, there was a lot of cool covers for this, but I love this Scotty Young cover. It's very simplistic, and it really showcases like the darkness there, with it being, you know, more black up top towards that traffic signal, and then as it goes down, it's like you see kind of like the sun is setting, and you see Spider-Man hanging from that traffic signal, and all the buildings have no power. I think it's an awesome cover, and it really, again, captures the reader's attention with Spider-Man's big eyes there, right? So I thought that was really cool, and if this one is your favorite, let's vote. So now we're at the top 3, and number 3 goes to Spawn issue 321. This one is the cover C done by Matina. I actually like this one better than the Todd McFarlane one this time. Spawn just looks like a Halloween character here, you know? And actually, I would love to see like a Spawn haunted house in Halloween Horror Nights. That would be so cool, man. But anyway, you get to see Spawn. He's all wrapped up in his cape, and you get to see like the top of his cape like extend all the way out, and there's like these bats in the background. The moon is surrounded by clouds. It's just a gorgeous looking cover. Again, I always make this point that Matina's covers are very dark, but it's still a gorgeous looking cover. So if this one is your favorite, let's vote, guys. All right, so moving on to number 2, we have Demon Days Cursed Web issue 1. Again, another Jenny Frison variant. She's on my list like every single week, but this one is a gorgeous cover with, I guess, this version of Mystique, and you get to see her with this cool outfit holding these daggers with the little skulls at the end of them as well, and her eyes have no pupils in them. They're completely white, but still just a gorgeous cover. Very soft art. I love the blue in here mixed in with that red hair and the red font in there. Awesome stance that she's in. Looks like she's going to kick your ass at any moment. So if this one is your favorite, let's make sure you vote. So fans, here we are. Last but not least, we have the #1 cover of the week, and this one goes to Batman Fear State Alpha Issue 1, Natalie Sanders, Variant B. This marks the return of Poison Ivy, and there's a lot of covers out there with Poison Ivy, but this one, my gosh, is a standout. And there's 2 versions of this one, and it's kind of funny. The last one had Harley Quinn with it being on a magazine cover saying all these cool words and stuff, and it seemed like it fit the cover. But this one has a magazine cover as well, and I love the background with the purple because it makes Poison Ivy, I feel, pop a little bit more. But with all the words in there, it covers her up, and this one just really showcases the character immaculately. Like, I love her leafy outfit, I guess, and you just get to see like whatever she has going on around her thighs, and then she's got like, I don't know, Venus flytraps around her wrists, but that facial expression is amazing and gorgeous. Red hair, she looks great. It's nice to have Poison Ivy back once again. So if this one is your favorite, let's make sure you vote. So there you have it, guys. There are my top 10 comic book covers of the week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Now it's your turn in the comments below, like I said, to vote in the comment section below. And guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss any content from me. And if you like the content, I'm going to leave you some right here and right here, of course, like usual. And guys, until next time, keep reading, keep buying, keep collecting. And this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.